Uh, it's something that I'm not satisfied for me. It's something that's make me do something to fix the situation. And what about you, Luana?
For me, complaints really annoying, you know. I guess the persons want need to be more graceful and complain and less complain and act for achieve your goals.
And Márcio.
I swear, the first thing that came to my mind was the website Reclame Aqui. I don't know. It's not the content, but it was in my memory. Reclame Aqui. but
Okay,
I agree. Yeah. This. But I think that when happen something that you think this is wrong, you can comply. I think this is the option.
Yeah, actually, and hello YouTube. I forgot to say that because now we are live on YouTube. So hello YouTube. Today we are going to talk about complaints, and all this stuff. So for me, I will put the questions in the chat again, Sonia.
Thank you.
Just a minute. For me, actually, it's something. This topic is something that I always wanted to bring to TNT because, being honest, I am someone that complains a lot. Unfortunately, because it's not something that I am proud of. I am not proud at all of complaining about things, but I do, unfortunately. And the first thing that came in my mind these days when I heard this word was like, oh my God, it's something that I always wanted to bring. That wasn't me who brought this topic, but I always wanted, so I get really happy when I saw that. And for me, what pops up in my mind is kind of what Sonia said. It's like bad feelings or anger, fear, everything like that. Something kind of like this. And I was talking about it. Are you a complainer?
I did answer the question. And for me, when I heard about complaining, I have two choices. There is a complaint, you buy something harmful and you complain for a result. And there is another kind of complaint, is a person every day, every hour, complain for everything, but complain for complaining, not for a result. It's the bad things like that. That kind of person get boring because they don't need a result. They need only talk the same thing.
I'm so sorry, Wanda. I didn't see that you didn't answer this question.
No problem. No problem. Okay.
No,
I'm not complaining about.
I'm not complaining. So, Wanda, are you a complainer? And if yes, what is your style of complaining? Your complaining style? It's like It's like polite or
I
aggressive.
complain if I buy something or I need, when I need some results, I need to fix something. But complain for complaining, no, never.
And when you complain about something, you like it depends on the situation, or you like act polite every time, or you kind of
I try to act polite
aggressive.
all the time. All the time. If I don't get a result, I go to my lawyer and I get to the justice.
Got it. What about you, Luana? Tell me, are you a complainer, and what is your style?
I try hard not to be a complainer, because I don't like to be a complainer. But sometimes the things don't work like this, and I complain about my life, my career, everything that around me. I need to complain, but I try to be a polite complainer.
But it's like, it is all the time that you can be polite, a polite complainer, or sometimes you just,
Yes, almost all the time. Sometimes the thing I lose the control of my
Got
mind. The thing.
got it. What about you, Márcio? Are you a complainer? And what's
Me,
your
yes, and I prefer a polite style. If you're right, never miss the chance to do your complaint. I think that's it. I am a complaint. If I am right, it's okay.
Sonia? What about you?
Depends situation, no? Because I am always I complain polite, but for example, impossible. I will be polite if the company's cell phone vivo is impossible, because it don't I don't have correct. It's complicated in my situation. For example, when I need speak with the company vivo, okay, not at all the I speak the company or meter o pau, no, but for me is very, very uncommon. I stay the aggressive when don't complain about, for example, my county cobrar paid without I don't eu não devo. Okay, for me is very problem. Okay, I start polite, but independent the continue conversation. But nothing I have solution. It's problem. Yes.
I totally understand you. It's really, really hard when things like that happens. What about you, Silas?
I agree with you all. I'm a complainer as well. And I worked with two French guys in the past, and I learned how to complain. It's a kind of polite and aggressive way at the same time, because I don't need to be aggressive with acts, but I can do something like, if you don't do that, if you don't fix that, I could not help you anymore. So it's your problem. It's only with you. Or if you don't fix that, I can cancel my plan, and I don't mind if I need to pay tax, if I need to pay something, because the service doesn't work. So I don't lose the control, but it's I try to enforce my opinions to achieve the real result of my complaints. For me, it's like that.
Awesome. When I said in the beginning, I am a complainer. Unfortunately, we all are. Come on. And I prefer the polite way, of course, but it's not always that it happens. And I am someone really, it's like, it's not that word, but it's the only word that I thought here, and I have no idea how to say that in English. So I am someone kind of volatile, you know. So sometimes I just explode, and it happens. It's not nice, but it happens. And so it's something that I am really working on, because it's not healthy for me, you know, for others or anything like that. And sometimes I just explode, and I don't think what I'm saying, and just say everything, and yeah, things happen. But of course, I prefer, if I had to choose, I would prefer the polite way. But sometimes people just piss me off, you know. And I just lose control, and I explode. Let me see. Sila, what was the last time you complained about something, and what did you do about it?
Usually, oh, sorry, it's for me. Usually, when I complain, I'm seeing something wrong, and I expect some result. So if I can try to help you, or try it by myself to fix the problem, for me, it's amazing. But if for that person that I am complaining doesn't mind, I start to don't care as well. I start to don't minding that problem as well. And even if I know the big problem that the thing can be in the future, I just wash my hands. Lavo minhas mãos. I don't know the expression in English. And when the problem happens, I usually tell the people, I know I know that should happen. I tell you that it could happen. So now it's too late. You should fix it by yourself.
Got it. What about you, Márcio? When was the last time that you complained about something, and what did you do?
The last 2 months I've been complaining. I heard the service and the after sales. Exists after sales service in English. Yes.
Probably.
Was terrible. Was terrible. 2 months wait for a response, a answer. And in the finish, I cancel this service. The problem. Was a problem.
Got it. What about you, Luana?
Today, I complained today for, family. I complain with my husband because they call me for fight to me, and I can't help because I'm on the street. And they always do this, and I very angry with him. So I complained with him and my father-in-law because he talked a lot, and we fight because the kids today.
And you, Wanda?
The last time I complained with airplane, American airline, because they lost my luggage, and they don't give me back my luggage. I complain, and I put in the justice, and I get money about. It's okay.
But you've never seen your luggage again,
Yeah,
right?
never seen anymore.
No. Yeah, it's something that you have to complain about. What about you, Sonia?
Next week, I complain, but is polite. But sometimes I had I have in the come back in the bank because in my work with the importation, so I need to take the documents, okay? But when I arrive until bank, the pick up the documents, only deliver for me the documents, no problem, no, because I have the documents in the letter signed, and the only problem, but the bank always they wait, hope 2 hours, for example. Next week, 2 hours I wait about the guys deliver documents for me. Is very, very nervous, this situation. For me is found the respect for the person, in my opinion.
Yeah, unfortunately, there are some things that we just that are disrespect with us as citizens, as people, as humans, and yeah, it is something that really pisses me off when I have to pass through, and I complain a lot. And and if you guys want to say something, you can just say, okay, I forgot to tell you, but you don't need to wait me to say your name for you to say something, okay? You can just say, of course, being respectful to everybody, but you can just say, it's a conversation. The last time that I complained was today, because as I told you in the beginning, my computer just, I don't know what happened. And last week was like the same thing. And yeah, I complained about it. My brother-in-law is trying to fix it, but it's hard. And And yeah, and yesterday I complained as well. And unfortunately, that's it. Let me see. What complaints do you have at the moment, right now? Márcio.
Nowadays, it's hard not to complain about the high prices. Everything is expensive, from milk to fuel. Bakery bread is expensive today. Unbelievable.
Everything is too much expensive today. It's too much. What about you, Luana?
I don't know. It's about me. Why I procrastinate too much. I think my complaint is it.
Okay, it's fair. Fair enough. Wanda.
I complain about the less of respect of each other in our country and our planet. I complain about the politics, the movements, the many things. We don't respect anymore the thoughts of the other person and fault. I complain about the war in Russia. I complain about all our world.
Yeah, definitely the word is like sick.
Right. Yeah. I think the vibe is really hard nowadays.
Definitely. Sonia.
I agree with Wanda, but Luana is very nice because procrastinate is, oh my gosh, okay, tomorrow I study, tomorrow I start the read a book. Oh my gosh, it's very, very hard for us for me, about the complain in the procrastination. But I agree with Wanda, the Russian and the politics in the outer road is very hard for me when I see in TV the people suffer a lot, they don't respect the people, don't respect the situation, né? Independe ok, we can solve a lot the problem and the other people, no problem, no, don't politics, but for me is very hard, this situation.
Yeah. What about you, Silas?
At this moment, my complaints are about my job because the company is growing and I have a lot of responsibilities. And my last complaint was last week because I have so many responsibilities and it's a risk for the company. So it's my way to make them know it and bring more people, because if they lost me, it will be very, very bad for them. So it's the way that I saw, that I said in the last questions to expose some situations that I'm not liking, and also that are a risk for any person or any company. Fortunately, my manager are taking some behaviors to change that. So let's see, and that's it.
Yeah. First, I have something. What Wanda and Sonia said just made me remember about a topic that I always bring. Like, I bring it like twice in a year. Oh, sorry. I think that's better, the sound. I bring it like twice in a year or 3 times because it's something that works for every time that we are passing through this topic works. And it's the I don't know, probably Luana, I don't know if Luana have participate of these meetings that I made, but the topic is Where's the Love? And it's a song from Black Eyed Peas. Probably you guys know it, but sometimes you don't remember the name, but it's a nice song. And it is a song that I suggest you to look after and to search the lyrics, the translation. Where is the love? It's something that is so nowadays, and it's been like, I don't know, probably almost 15 years or something like that it was released, this song, but it's a nice song. So my complaint in this moment is about my computer, as I said, because it's something that is pissing me off. I've been really angry about it, and as one of the owner of a company, I have passing through many problems, and it's something that I complain a lot. It's like we passed through many problems when we were building this place with the how can I say that? I don't know, the constructor, the builder, I don't know how can I say that, but the engenharia company, I forgot how can I say engenharia, guys, but they like, specialist
Engineering.
Thank you so much. So I had many problems with them, and I'm still having. It's been like a year that we have this space, and I'm still having these problems. So it's something that it is really hard. I have other complaints because I complain a lot, but that's okay. Let me see. Luana, do you think that complaining relieves the stress, or just keep these complaints this to you just better? Better to release or to keep this with you? What is better to stress?
I think sometimes relieve the stress because you can, I forgot the word, but you can say this loud and everyone can uh, heard you and sometimes help you. So relieve, sometimes relieve, but sometimes you can stay quiet, and stay quiet and keep calm, because don't um, doesn't matter what you say, what you complain, for solve the problem.
What about you, Wanda? What do you think?
If the complaining solve the problem, okay, relieve the stress. But complain increase the stress all the time. Complaining is a hard time to complain and wait for the results. It's terrible. I think it's a terrible time complaining.
Silas?
For me, yes, it relieve the stress, because I do it a lot, and I'm also recommend that because in the past I embraced the world in my past job, and I didn't complain about anything, and I almost had a burnout. So nowadays I complain a lot. Of course, not complaints only for complaining, but for searching solutions and uh, searching for help. And for me, yes, for me, it relieves the stress, but we need to do something about, because if you don't, we are just increasing the stress,
Márcio, what about you?
The beginning may be stressful, but my last complaint, I saved 2,000 reais. In the end, it relieved the stress. That's it for me.
Got it. What about you, Sonia?
Complain by complain, I don't know, but relieves stress? No, I think no. I think, in my opinion, when I complain, is sad, is sick, because for me, in my mind, think a lot about this situation, and why this situation left me this stress, for me, no bad complaint, but don't relieve the stress for me.
I really like when I see different opinions here in TNT. I love when it happens, because we can see how different people are, and I don't know, I really like it. In my opinion, yes, it relieves, and but it depends. It depends. We shouldn't be complaining all the time, because you will be someone like negative. You will see just negative situations in front of you. But if you complain because you are I don't know, suffering a situation, and you have to talk about it, because you are like full of that situation, and you have to say to someone to, I don't know how can I say that in English, but like desabafar with someone, desabafar is a kind of complaining. So it's a kind of complaint. So you are complaining about a situation to someone. And sometimes I think that it relieves stress, and I think that sometimes it's really healthy. So I think it depends on the situation. If you are complaining all the time, you cannot say positive things in front of you, just negative things, of course, that's not healthy at all. But when you are complaining about a situation that you cannot handle anymore alone, it's something that you should complain, in my opinion. You should complain. And I'm saying that because I complained like 2 days ago or yesterday, I'm not sure, about something that was like killing me inside, so I had to say something. So, and it like relieves my stress, and I'm really, how can I say that, I'm okay with that now. I could understand some situations that happened, and I couldn't see at that time because I was stressed. And when I desabafei, person could help me to see the positive things. So yes, I think that complaining sometimes it's the key, but complaining all the time, so you have to be careful,
Vocabulary in the last class this morning, vent, desabafo. V-A-N-T.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I learned it the last class in the morning with Bruna.
Awesome. I didn't know that at all. For me, vent was something like the physical form of ventilation or something like that. It was just like that. Awesome. See how we learn a lot. So let me see what time is it, because okay, so we have a couple time. So yeah, I think that it really relieves stress sometimes. And let me see, what question can I ask to you? Yeah, can be
The last question.
What?
The last question. Do you have any complaints about English?
Maybe. What do you have, Wanda? Please answer.
Yeah.
Which is the question?
It's not a logical language. I complain so much about the vowels don't have the sound, never the same sound. I complain about the unlogical language that English is.
Got it. Who else complains about English?
No, I have complaint about me. I need to study much more. Sorry.
Who else?
I agree with Wanda and with Marcio, because sometimes English syntax and spoken sentence seems to me not so logical. But I'm also have a lot of complaints about my English, but positive complaints, just to find another way to learn and to speak better than I speaking now.
Awesome. It's a complaint that motivates you, right? Awesome. That's really nice. Luana.
I don't want to expose me more, but
it's up to you. If you don't want to answer it, it's okay. Please.
Okay, no problem. I will answer. But yes, my God, it's about not really English, but about me speaking English. You know, why I don't know how can I say this word until today, but I don't know why I gaguejo tanto and I forgot so much words.
Oh, that's pretty normal. I forgot. You know, I am someone that like forgets everything. And after I get COVID-19, it get worse because I am forgetting everything all the time. So I always forget things in my own language, in Portuguese. I forget things all the time. Sometimes I am talking in English and I forget something in English and I try to search in Portuguese in my mind. And I can't see the word even in Portuguese. So it's something that, you know, it happens. It happens all the time. With me, it happens. So, okay.
But today in the morning class, I'm with Marcio and I forgot I take 1 hour, half hour, think about the word that means and desabafar. I learned this today in the morning. How I can forget something like this?
It's okay. It's really, really, really normal. You know, just it's not related to today's topic, but I at college I studied. There's no word for that in English, I guess. It's like licenciatura. So I studied to be a teacher, and I studied neuroscience based in learning. So it's something so normal. You learn in that day, and in the end of the day, you just forget everything because your brain cannot support too much information. Even though, even nowadays that you have access to internet and Instagram and every kind of information, it's like really our brain gets really stressed. So it's really, really normal. You just have to, if you learn something today, you have to study that, I don't know, in 3 days, you have to study the same thing. And then in 1 week, the same thing. And then 1 month, the same thing. You know, you have to study the same thing for with a gap in the of time. And then your brain will just get that important information and keeps it to you. So it's totally normal. I forget things all the time. You have no idea at all. And who didn't answer? Sonia, right?
Yes, I remember when my mom is wonderful, wonderful, beautiful. I love my mom, but sometimes my mom, the guys conversation with her, and they say, "Oh, I am sick my foot, por exemplo, foot, no pé." Ah, okay. I am today, yeah, today on the yesterday, two problem with my feet. It's just, man, comply a lot. Why do you is very beautiful, wonderful, is positive, no negative. No. But in other day, I understand my mom because the connection with the other person, my mom conversation exactly the problem with the guy, for example, is I understand you because you connection in other person, yes. Yes. Okay, so no problem. But it is possible, no negative, in positive, no negative. Okay, man? Okay. It's very nice, this situation, when I see this problem and they complain. Complain by complain, no, is problem, no, but in different form, way they look at the situation, no.
Definitely, and it reminds me what I just said, actually, what I complained like 2 days ago, about a community that I am part of. I was like, it's been a while that I was seeing things that I didn't like, things that for me was wrong. So I complained about it, and I just the person that how can I say that? The person who I complained to was like, no, just calm down and let's see through other point of view. And then this person showed me that it's not totally wrong. It had a reason to occur these things that in my point of view was wrong. So yeah, things, complaining, it's not bad all the time, but it's not good all the time. So I think that we have to be careful about what we are complaining. If we are complaining to find a solution, for example, or something like that, we just have to be careful, in my opinion. So guys, unfortunately, we have just a few minutes. So I want to know, what are your thoughts about this meeting? Did you like? You didn't like? Just tell me. Did you like to complain about some things here today?
It's a really nice topic. We have a good conversation. Everything is all right. I don't need to complain for nothing. Thank you for the topic. I really enjoyed it.
That's the moment to complain, okay?
Yeah, me too. I agree with Wanda. Bia Coimbra is very nice. Is very conversation. The subject is I think is normal when I know the subject, is very nice conversation, opinion, because here, in my opinion, we open the heart, we independent the topic, but it's very nice. It's very good. I didn't complain with you, Bia, or the guys. It's very nice. It's very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you for being here. Thank you. We have just 2 minutes, so thank you, Wanda. Thank you, Luana, for helping me so much. You saved my life. Thank you, Silas. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you, Márcio. Thank you, everyone. You that on YouTube, thank you for watching us. And I will put in the chat. Oh, I already did. I put in the chat the link to a survey that you guys already know. That is our feedback. There you can say, oh, I like this conversation. Oh, I didn't like. I want to complain about something. You can just say whatever you want to say there, and you can suggest topics to me. I keep reading all these comments if you want to suggest something. For example, next week I want to talk, I don't know, about pets, about cats and dogs, or something about it. For example, you can suggest whatever you want to say, and this feedback is like anonymous, so you can just say, okay? So yeah, guys, that's it. It's always a pleasure to be here. Thank you for complaining today.
Bye-bye.
It was awesome to
Thank
me.
you.
Open my heart to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye bye.